New tonight, President Donald Trump has invoked a wartime law used only 3 times in history. The Alien Enemies Act of 1798 would allow him to quickly deport migrants affiliated with the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. The White House has designated the gang as a foreign terrorist organization, accusing it of unlawfully infiltrating the U.S. The law has only ever been invoked during times of war, most recently during World War II, when 31,000 people of Japanese, Italian, and German descent were sent to internment camps. The move comes hours after a federal judge temporarily limited the law's use. It's expected to face an uphill battle in court.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
New tonight, President Donald Trump ordered a series of airstrikes on the capital of Yemen Saturday. At least 9 civilians were reportedly killed in the attack on Sana'a. Trump is promising to use what he's calling overwhelming lethal force until Iranian-backed Houthi rebels stop attacking ships moving through the Red Sea. The strikes came a few days after the Houthis said they would resume attacks on Israeli vessels navigating the waters off Yemen in response to
Israeli vessels. Motherfucker, some of those are Japanese vessels. What do you mean? Some of those American, some of those Japanese. I mean, sure, some of them might be Israeli too, but a bunch of people, man. What are you doing? Fucking idiots.
Konnichiwa, amigo.
Let's wait on that one.
Welcome back here on Live Now from Fox, 310 on the East Coast and 1210 on the West Coast. I do want to get you out to some breaking news that we are following as we take a live look over the White House here in D.C. President Donald Trump announcing that he has now ordered airstrikes against the Houthi rebels in Yemen. I want to pop this up on your screen. It is a portion of a post.
Hey Hassan, here's your
Trump,
Luffy's.
Just posted to his Truth Social. You can see it there on your screen. He says, "Today, I have ordered the United States military to launch decisive and powerful military action against the Houthi terrorists in Yemen. They have waged an unrelenting campaign of piracy, violence, and terrorism against American and other ships, aircraft, and drones." The statement goes on to say Joe Biden's response was pathetically weak, so the unrestrained Houthis just keep going. It has been over a year since a U.S.-flagged commercial ship safely sailed through the Suez Canal, the Red Sea, or the Gulf of Aden. The last American warship to go through the Red Sea 4 months ago was attacked by the Houthis over a dozen times.
Where's that stupid
Funded by Iran,
flag?
the Houthi thugs have fired missiles at U.S. aircraft and targeted our troops and allies. These relentless assaults have cost the U.S. and world economy many billions of dollars, while at the same time putting innocent lives at risk. The Houthi attack on American vessels will not be tolerated.
No, this is the Houthi flag, by the way.
Until we have achieved our objective. The Houthis have choked off shipping in one of the most important waterways of the world, grinding vast swaths of global commerce to a halt and attacking the core principle of freedom of navigation upon which international trade and commerce depends. Our brave warfighters are right now carrying out aerial attacks on the terrorist bases,
this is what some people on Twitch like to parade around.
Shipping, air and naval assets, and to restore navigational freedom. No terrorist force will stop American commercial and naval vessels from freely sailing the waterways of the world. Want to pop you out to this live image once again showing the White House in D.C. as we continue to read the statement coming in from President Trump. To all Houthi terrorists, your time is up and your attacks must stop, starting today. If they don't, hell will rain down upon you like nothing you have ever seen before. To Iran, support for the Houthi terrorists must end immediately. Do not threaten the American people. Their
hey, your Somali butt pirate people friends are getting fucked up.
Presidential history or worldwide shipping.
Miss Omar.
If you do, beware, because America will hold you fully accountable, and we won't be nice about it. Again, that statement here coming in as we have learned from President Trump that he has ordered airstrikes against the Houthi rebels in Yemen. We'll keep you updated here as we do get additional information.
Hey, look at these guys. You're Yemenis, motherfucker. Your Houthis are getting fucked up. What happened, fellas? What happened? Oh my god.
I think there is a deep sense of outrage and betrayal. There are members of Congress who have won Trump-held districts in some of the most difficult territory in the United States.
This is Hassan's wall, by the
Who
way.
walked the plank and took innumerable risks in order to defend the
Some of those
American
guys
people,
got
in
killed,
order to
too.
defend Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare.
Actually, one of them was.
Just to see Senate even consider acquiescing to Elon Musk, I think it is a huge slap in the face. We cannot afford to be in an every person for themselves kind of moment. We need to work together and as a team in order to usher our country through this very dark time.
What can be unburdened by what has been?
We cannot keep our promises
Oh,
on
shit.
Medicare. We simply must.
Have you seen Red Eagle
make the cuts in
Politics?
waste,
Who is
fraud,
that?
and abuse in Medicare so that the benefits and the premiums are untouched. We owe it to
Red
our
Eagle
seniors.
Politics.
We owe it to our country.
Commentator?
There is an enormous amount of waste and fraud and abuse in this government.
That's exactly the answer I wanted.
When there is waste
geez,
and
Bernie,
fraud,
please.
you have an administration who should also be on top of that situation.
How you feeling?
Yeah. If we're going to eliminate the waste, fraud, and
Oh wait,
abuse
this is.
in Medicare, it does mean we're going to cut some of that out. We want to cut the bad stuff and keep the good stuff.
Oh wait, no, that was in the past. Now he doesn't want that to happen. None of these people want that to happen now for some reason. Who is Red Eagle? Meltdowns. Fires.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Red Eagle Politics. Make sure you guys like this video down below and subscribe to the channel if you are.
Vivek runs for governor and oh. Yeah, I was already looking into it. But no, I don't watch him. Don't know who he is. Global ISIS leader in Iraq nuked. What? Fucking Trump just drone striked. Jesus. Swoop! Ah, fuck. The fucking missile right here. Oh, there was another one! God, someone shot another one. Boom! There's a boom! That was Jesus. That one was coming in hot. His visceral life was turned. Jesus. Can I actually get the quote? Jeez. Jesus. That's saying a lot. Putting in Trump's mouth.
Death. Died like a dog, has violently been eliminated. He will never again.
I'm pretty sure this is not right. Hold on. Because he died like a. Because that was the other guy he said that to. Oh shit. Fuck me. Oh, it's right here. Oh, President Trump announced the future leader ISIS Iraq killed, reminiscent of 2019 when President Trump announced ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi died like a dog. Yeah, this is the guy. God damn it.
A brutal killer, one who has caused so much hardship and death, has violently been eliminated. He will never again harm another innocent man, woman, or child. He died like a dog.
He died like a dog.
He died like a dog. He died like a. He died.
God damn it.
He died like a dog. He died like a coward. The world is now a much safer place. He died like a dog. He died like a coward. He was whimpering, screaming, and crying.
Shit.
And frankly, I think it's something that
Trump,
should be brought
please.
out
No.
so that his followers and all of these young kids that want to leave various countries, including the United States.
He died like a dog. He died like a coward. Shit. God damn it. Europe is a risk civilization, suicide, unwilling to control their borders. Oh, I didn't ever.
I really believe that we have a great deal in common with Europe. And I'm not, yes, the Europeans annoy me sometimes, and yes, I disagree with them on certain issues, but we have to remember that is the cradle of Western civilization. The entire idea of Christian civilization that led to the founding of the United States of America, that was formed in Europe. The cultural bonds, the religious bonds, these things are going to last beyond political disagreements, but I think that Europe, and frankly, I would have said this about America a year ago, but Europe is at risk, I think, of engaging in civilizational suicide. They are unable to, or unwilling, too many countries to control their borders. You see them starting to push back against that, and good, that's a good thing. You see them starting to limit the free speech of their own citizens, even as those citizens are protesting against things like the border invasion that got Donald Trump and a number of European leaders elected. So look, I want Europe to
Germany?
thrive. I want them to be an important ally. Part of that is going to be Europe respecting its own people, respecting its own sovereignty, and America can't do that job for them. If you have a country like Germany, where you have another few million immigrants come in from countries that are totally culturally incompatible with Germany, then it doesn't matter what I think about
Was it?
Europe. Germany
Didn't
will
we
have
read
killed
that
its
one London place where it was getting? Yeah,
self,
there's like a
and I hope
gang
they don't
of
do that because I love
migrants
Germany and I
like,
want Germany to thrive.
holding down one certain area. I forgot when that was. That was like a couple weeks back or something like that. What is this? The DOJ. Any funder whose 15-year-old son, Weston, died after taking fentanyl-laced pills. But will not rest until we ended the fentanyl epidemic. Overdose and drugs. Heroic men and women of law enforcement. Voice of America staff ordered not to call Hamas terrorists. What? Why? President has issued an executive order titled Continuing the Reduction of the Federal Bureaucracy. It affects UCAGM and the outlets VOA and OCB. If you are an employee of the, please check your email. Huh. What is, whom does it help? Jesus. U.S. government's Voice of America orders reporters not to call Hamas terrorists. What is white privilege? Journalists, the biggest broadcaster within the U.S. agency, told me are being put on administrative leave en masse. The fake news, as usual, is at it again. Why can't they be honest, just for once? Last night I read the President Vladimir Putin of Russia kept my highly respected ambassador and special envoy, Steve Witkoff, waiting for over 9 hours when in fact there was no wait whatsoever. Other meetings with other representatives of Russia did take place, and, obviously, they took some time. But they were very productive. From there, things went quickly and efficiently, and all signs seemed to be, hopefully, very good. In conclusion, there was no 9-hour wait, or any wait at all. The only reason they made up that story is to try and demean, because they are sick degenerates that have to start reporting the news correctly. This is why they have lost their ratings, their audience, and respect. Thank you for the attention to this matter, and God bless America. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America. America. All right. Today I've ordered the United States military to launch decisive and powerful military action against the Houthi terrorists in Yemen. They have waged an unrelenting campaign of piracy, violence, and terrorism against American and other ships, aircrafts, and drones. Joe Biden's response was pathetically weak. So the unrestrained Houthis just kept going. It has been over a year since U.S.-flagged commercial ships safely sailed through the Suez Canal, the Red Sea, or the Gulf of Aden. The last American warship to go through the Red Sea 4 months ago was attacked by the Houthis over a dozen times, funded by Iran. The Houthi thugs have fired missiles at U.S. aircraft. I don't even know if Iran's funding them. Trump just keeps saying Iran is funding them. We don't know. To my knowledge, I mean the Iranian prince has said that he has helped to some form. To what aid? I don't know. The Houthi thugs have fired missiles at U.S. aircraft and targeted our troops and allies. These relentless... Oh yeah, he said it on fucking Tucker Carlson when he did a podcast with Tucker Carlson. These relentless assaults have cost the U.S. and world economy many billions of dollars, while at the same time putting innocent lives at risk. A Houthi attack at American vessels will not be tolerated, and we will use overwhelming lethal force until we have achieved our objective. The Houthis have choked off shipping in one of the most important waterways of the world, grinding vast swaths of global commerce to a halt, and attacking the core principle of freedom navigation upon which international trade and commerce depends. Our brave warfighters are right now carrying out aerial attacks on the terrorist bases, leaders, and missile defenses to protect American shipping, air, and naval assets, and to restore navigational freedom. No terrorist force will stop American commercial and naval vessels from freely sailing the waterways of the world. To all the Houthis terrorists, your time is up, and your attack must stop. Starting today, if they don't, hell will rain down upon you like nothing you have ever seen before. To Iran, support for the Houthi terrorists must end immediately. Do not threaten the American people, their president, who has received one of the largest mandates in presidential history or worldwide shipping lanes. If you do, beware, because America will hold you fully accountable and we won't be nice about it. Fact-based journalism. Voice of America currently employs a former Russian anti-U.S. propagandist. Uh-oh. Oh, is it Hassan? Just... well, he's not Russian, but... he's a Turkish propagandist. VOA misallocates funds and suppresses negative stories about Iran. This lawmaker wants to investigate. U.S. government's Voice of America orders reporters not to call Hamas terrorists. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Nope, they're terrorists. Multiple Voice of America reporters have posted anti-Trump content on social media. Yeah, we should ship them over to the Yemens. I bet they can make great use of them. Last night put aside an executive order suspending security clearances held by individuals at Paul Weiss, Rifkin, Morton, and Garrison, LLP Paul Weiss, and Mark Pomerantz. Security clearance. The Attorney General, the Director of National Intelligence, and all relevant heads of executive departments and agencies shall immediately take steps consistent with applicable law to suspend any active security clearances held by the individuals at Paul Weiss and Mark Pomerantz, pending a review of whether such clearances are consistent with the national interest. Interesting. Access revoked. Nobody is being silenced. Former Voice of America Gamro said himself that VOA has become a hubris-filled rogue operation, often reflecting a leftist bias aligned with partisan national media. Taxpayers shouldn't be funding this, excuse me. Voice of America, global media agency, are rightly in budget cut bullseye. Entire operation should be dismantled. This is flat out false. ICE tortured a German green card holder living in New Hampshire in an attempt to make him give up his green card. What? Now they're just making up stories. Jesus Christ. You know, this is a New Hampshire man. Oh, yeah, the New Hampshire shit. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna even read that. That sounds retarded. That sounds like a fake news. Save coal, bring down cost of living. World is safer under President Trump. POTUS Senate. Okay, I think that's it here. Trump says U.S. had productive discussions with Putin. War in Ukraine could end. U.S. President Donald Trump made a rare public plea to Russian leader Vladimir Putin to spare the lives of Ukrainian troops surrounded in Kursk, stating he has strongly requested this mercy. Trump described discussions with Putin as very good and productive and expressed optimism that the war could end soon. Ukrainian officials denied claims of encirclement in Kursk, with the Ukrainian general staff stating that reporters are untrue and a tactic of Russia for political pressure. Well, we getting Russia again? Russian espionage by Trump. Trump's a Russian asset. Elon Musk is a Russian asset. Oh no. So fucking stupid. President Vladimir Zelensky. If anything, fucking Vladimir Zelensky is he's a puppet more than more than Russia is. Accepted a ceasefire proposal emphasizing the necessity for clear terms to avoid complications in the peace process. Honestly, we wouldn't be in this mess if he would have just fucking did the thing in the first place. Now he has to walk back all his dumb bullshit. G7 warns Russia of new sanctions if no ceasefire agreed. G7 nations emphasized on freedom the need for robust security arrangements to ensure a ceasefire between Ukraine and Russia, warning Moscow to follow Kiev in agreeing to a ceasefire or face further sanctions according to a final draft statement. Deutschland. Oh ja. Le point froid. What is the fucking Chinese? What the fuck? Hello? I can't even read that. What the fuck? Also this one. Sude Deutsch Zooting. Oh, fucking, I'm sorry. My bad. I shouldn't have said whatever that means. I don't even know if I said that correctly. What is this? Man charged with intoxication manslaughter in Texas crash involving 17 vehicles that killed 5 people. Oh, yeah. See, this is why you don't drink and drive. Late Thursday night, 11:23 p.m., a severe multi-vehicle crash involving 17 vehicles, semi-truck, occurred in North Austin around 3100 block of Interstate 35 southbound near Palmer Lane, resulting in 5 fatalities. Crew initially responded to a call about a traffic incident with multiple agencies, including ATC, EMS, APD, and AFD, responding to the scene. 3 adults with minor injuries were taken to the Seton Medical Center, while 2 adults with severe injuries were transported to Del Seton. 2 people were transported to St. David's Round Rock Medical Center for serious injuries. One more person was transported to the hospital with minor injuries. 3 children were transported to Dell Children's Hospital, including 2 with minor injuries and 1 with possible life-threatening injuries. ATC EMS Captain Krista Stedman stated that all patients in critical condition were removed from the scene in about 40 minutes, and an investigation is currently underway, with drivers asked to avoid I-35 and the I-35 service road. There you have it. Died in a multi-vehicle crash involving 5 people, according to officials. What is 5 people, including one infant child, including a semi-truck. Well, crash occurred at 11:38. What does this say? The crash occurred at Interstate. Didn't say the time. 11 others, included several that were injured. Authorities, including the Austin Police and EMS, worked together to manage the scene. The cause of the crash is under investigation. The cause of crash remains under investigation. Limited detail. Okay. So basically, these 2 details were different. In a sense. ACLU releases video of Muhammad Khalil's ICE arrest. Muhammad Khalil, a recent Columbia graduate, was detained by the Department DHS without being charged with the crime nearly 1 week ago. The DOJ is investigating whether protests at Columbia University violated federal terrorism laws, according to Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche. Yeah, I don't know if they can get him on terrorism. They can probably get him on like inciting violence or barricading or inciting unrest, public disturbance, I don't know, something like that. Especially with the public school. Amy Bachelor of NYCLU described claims about Khalil's deportation as extremely misleading and emphasized the need for proof of portability in immigration court. Alright, well. Can we actually get the video of that? I actually want to see what happened. I want to see if they fucking slammed him into the floor. Is this the video?
You're going to be under arrest. So turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around.
You're going to be under arrest.
Okay, he's not resisting. He's giving
Sir, you will be under arrest. You will not resist. You will eat the bugs. You will not resist. You will eat the bugs.
You guys really don't need to be doing all of that.
You shut the fuck up, bitch. You will eat the bugs. Peace out.
Okay. Hi, Amy. Yeah, they just like handcuffed him and took him. I don't know what to do.
You can't do anything, bitch. Well, I mean, they're going. Well, I mean, you should have asked where they're taking him first of all.
What should I do? I don't know.
Maybe ask where they're taking him so that you could drive over.
No.
Well, I mean, he's probably going to the police station or some shit.
Let me ask. Can we get a name, please? Can we get your name? I understand the lawyer is asking for your name. We don't give our name.
We don't give our names. Oh.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat?
Oh,
that?
immigration custody. Okay, so he's going into immigration custody right there.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
He'll be taken to immigration custody at 26 Federal Plaza.
She said they're taking him to 26 Federal Plaza. Can you please specify what agency is taking him, please?
No,
These
don't
names,
care.
I don't know.
You fucking go over there now. You got the place. They gave you the location. Location, location, location. Get fucked. Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park Stratford stabbing. 3 arrested. This was in local London. 3 boys have been arrested after a 15-year-old was stabbed at a secondary school in Stratford. Officers were called to report of an assault at Bobby Moore Academy near Queen Elizabeth Park just after 12:30 p.m. yesterday. London ambulance service crews also attended and found a boy who had been stabbed in the leg. Stab. He was taken to a hospital where his condition was assessed as non-life-changing. 3 boys were arrested on suspicion of grievous bodily harm and remain in custody. All pupils were cleared from the building and no other injuries have been reported. A spokesperson for Bobby Moore Academy said, "Police were called to Bobby Moore Academy this afternoon following an incident involving a very small number of students. One of our students needed hospital treatment, and we are expecting they will make a full recovery. We are in close contact with the family, fully supporting them and sending very best wishes from the whole school community. The safety of well-being of our students will always be our top priority, and our staff acted with great professionalism, following procedures and practices. We recognize this will have been upsetting news for our families, and we were in touch with them providing updates throughout the afternoon." A spokesperson for Metropolitan Police said police were called to a secondary school to close Queen Elizabeth Park at 12:33 hours Thursday, 13 March, following reports of an assault. Officer attended and 3 boys were arrested on suspicion of GBH. They remain in custody. The victim, a 15-year-old boy, had been taken to the hospital with a stab wound in his leg. His legs are not deemed to be life-changing. I still remember that one video of, it's like, I guess after class, a kid goes up to another kid, grabs his fucking shoulder, and kicks in his leg and breaks his leg. It's like, Jesus fuck. Fucking kids, man. Literally, the kid is like crying on the floor while everyone's like walking around, and it's like, Jesus Christ. Fucking people, man. Old Street Shoreditch stabbing. 3 men and women arrested. Cordon was in place and 14-year-old was stabbed in Shoreditch. 3 men and women have been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder after the incident in Old Street at 2:20 a.m. this morning, March 15th. Holy shit, there was another. Dude, what is up with London and stabbings? Fucking, you gotta be careful. You're gonna get stabbed in London. Fuck. God damn. Yeah, everyone's getting stabbed in London. Stab, stab, stab. Stabbed in the groin. Oh, God. Oh, no, he lost a testicle. Fuck, man. Well, there you have it. Someone got stabbed in the groin. ISIS. Why did they make it look like he is the ISIS leader, though? Wait, what? Wait, what? Boom! Boom! Got 2 rockets at him. Or is it 2 drones? They're using a surveillance. They're like using a fucking. They're using like the Predator drone. The fucking the UAV drone right here. And they shot something. I don't know who shot. They're probably some long range missiles. Maybe a drone. Who knows? That looks like someone got. I shouldn't have shown that on stream, actually. Honestly, I don't even know if it was actually someone got. We'll not look. I'll go back. Let's not go back to it. Already passed it. Yeah. There are pictures coming out of Yemen right now. This looks like a video game. Shit. Yeah, nice video game. I wonder which game they got this from. Yeah. Oh, gross. Nick Fuentes. Oof. Let's not look at that. That looked rough. Oh. It's, Zombieland. Fentanyl Crisis. I'm an American patriot and I stand with the Yemen. Yeah, I mean, right, the Houthis obviously are ruling Yemen. I mean, Yemen doesn't deserve to be attacked, but there are some terrorists in Yemen.